plywood and canoe. Now the cotton is what they normally use for filling teddy bears, pillows and mattresses. Now there's another big one at the back, the one with the green and yellow leaves around it. And this is over 450 years old.
But I'm older than you.
I told you I was. Yeah.
So this happens to be the only original tree left in the gardens. So it's like it was once a forest that they had to cut everything down to replant these new ones. But this was the only one that they left out and is still growing. So from this then we have this one.
So that I'll get it very good.
Alright, so just like I said the idea for this section was to introduce plants from different kinds of places to this side. I mean, in terms of conservation, it's something we call the ex-situ conservation. We have two types of conservation in terms of like this like environment. So the first one is what we call the in-situ. Example of an in-situ conservation is the Shy Hills. So that is like the original forest and you are trying to protect it. And the ex-situ is you clear the piece of land and you just introduce plants. So these were some of the first tree that was introduced from Europe. And this is what we normally call conifers. Conifers I know in Ghana is what we normally term as Christmas trees. And these are not tropical African plants. And conifers actually are plants with no seeds and flowers. They have something we call cones. And they are always evergreen. And we have these things. We have these things here. These things. I think is almost on all the branches. This is something we call mosses. And I know moss is a plant. It's in a division we call biophytes. And they are plants with no vascular tissue, that is no roots, no stem. I hope you understand it. Yeah, so we continue.
I hope I just get a very good voice.
We have a long way. I said it's 35 acres, so we have to be moving and be very fast. So we have this one. This is the same as the one that we left, but unfortunately this one was being attacked by termites. So early in 2012, it's like it became weak. It rained and the branches came up. But though it's dead, it's very hard, and it happens to be one of our old trees here. So they decided not to cut it down, but to conserve it. That's why it's being put in this art form. And I know it tells a story. And the theme for the story is struggles or hardships in life. Like everybody is struggling to get to the top. So we have a king at the top, or a successor, and it was carved by one man. So if there's no question, then we continue. Yeah. So we continue. We have bamboo. We have bamboo.
Attention.
So I thought we have a bamboo. We have bamboo. So we have different species of bamboos. So we have 1,450. We continue to cocoa.
1,450 of what? The type.
You gotta confuse me.
1,000.
Your time boo super umahama. Look gotta confuse me. Not your time of body woman attack. Hele baba. Ya kirime so polifa. Ya kirime so boa. Hele baba. Ya kirime so polifa. Hele baba.
Should I continue and leave them behind?
Oh, continue. No, continue.
Alright, so this is our cocoa section. And actually this happens to be the first ministry for agricultural station. I believe some of us know the story about Tetequashi bringing in cocoa. So I think he did the first planting in Mampong. Then he succeeded, and then the man who was then in charge of these gardens had to talk to him to bring some of the seeds here to nest, study about it before they start distributing to other farmers and neighboring countries. So this became the first ministry for agricultural station. So this happens to be some of the old type of cocoas, and the new ones are the hybrids, and it's right here. So these are the hybrids, and these are the old types. So this will take about 6-5 years, and this will take about 2-3 years to harvest. Yes. Yeah, this is an new one. The one.
So when you compare, this is the original cocoa.
Yes, some of the old. I know in Ghana.
This is the organic one.
You can get several. It's like the cocoa. You can get several species of the cocoa. The one that Kwashi brought was called Amerinado. We have one called Kudiemo. We have one called Amazons. So it's like different species, but this one is the hybrid through what we call the tissue culture. So we continue to
Is it safe to touch?
Oh, yes, of course. I think somebody said you don't believe it's camphor.
So how do you? So you see the seed as camphor.
Okay, you see this thing? You see this thing up? This green thing? Yeah. This is called calabash nutmeg. This is what the accounts called Iowa or Iowa. I see this long thing here. This long thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This is called Xylophia antiopica.
Again, give me to me.
And it's commonly called Ethiopian pepper.
Oh.
But this is what we call hintia.
My grandmother.
The name again.
I know it's called hintia in Chi. It's called so in Ga, and I think Echo in Ewa. So this is it. Echo. Yeah. And the black thing is for cough. So when you have a cough, you chew it.
He said he's not saying the leaf, so please, what about this helicopter here?
Yeah, I'll take it. So we have this one. This one you can smell it and pass it on.
The camphor?
No, this is different.
What is this?
I said everything here is spicy, so you smell probably you know the name.
Spices.
Hey, you just pick one or else everything will finish. So you have to smash it a bit. I beg, this is what we call curry. Yeah. So I never said curry powder, I said curry. Yeah, that's the truth. If you buy curry, if you should read the ingredients, there's nothing called curry in that. There is just like combination of ginger, tamarind, but it's a curry. So we have
Which other one?
Should I continue? I bet. Yeah, this is called allspice. So it's like allspice. I believe when it's here, it smells like this. Yeah, it smells like this, it smells like that. So it's called allspice. Iroko in Ghana is what we will call Odum.
Odum. Hey, Odum who of you?
So that is Odum.
The Charu plant.
Yeah. So I think we can continue. So I think
So the Charu plant,
And after everything, please remind me that I want to ask you some questions. But no, not after, because that one.
I'm make a chair, my chair, for my chair, share one to share, my gym, Mumoshi, Mumra, Metia, Messemoche, Muchamuti, Sinuasin, Matemasia, Montemase, Quapia, Never, and our Jammet, Saman, Pomunansa, and Tiwu, we are then Timasia, from a soft phone when they were dumb, when them was some so
at times you can't believe people. Yeah, it's like the more I think the biggest deal now is the cinnamon. Yeah, most people can't identify like the two. But I know if you chew, one is mild, one is hot. I don't know if you've really chewed. If you actually have experience in cinnamon, you should be able to come out with the two different. But what I'm saying is, if you should buy something in the form of a powdered thing, I don't know. I can't tell you is this moringa or is that. So it's best to just buy something in. Yeah. I know. There's this thing. Is it relish herbal to soup?
I have the stick. I sell.
Yeah. If you go there, I think you can get a the leaves, the dried leaves. And I think that one is the best. It's better than buying the powdered ones. Yeah. Even something like the nutmeg we use in our houses, it's best to buy the round thing than the powdered one, because the thing will just how do you say this? It's like garlic. It's like we don't cook garlic, we steam it. I don't know. It's like you don't have to use a metal object on garlic. I don't know if you know all that too.
Metal?
Yeah, you don't have to use a knife. You don't have to use a knife on garlic. There's always reactions. You can do that search. So it's like normally you get people peeling it with their hands and hit it with a wooden thing. Yeah, and they normally grind it and just take it fresh. Because I know like the garlic capsules, it's something else. The nutrient in garlic is supposed to vanish in an hour. Yeah, if you ask, they can tell you. So if you are buying garlic capsules, I don't know. Yeah, just get it fresh. Just use it. This one is jatropha. Jatropha. It's only the one on the top. You know that one. This is a mistletoe. This is a parasite. And mistletoe is a good medicinal plant. But if you should use it, like if you have to use it, you have to use the leaves, not the flowers. If you should include the flowers, it's very, very poisonous. Or I can do combinations for you. You can get this one. You just plug it. The best way to dry herbs. You get this. This is one. Just combine them. Mahogany, 1961.
Queen Elizabeth planted.
I know mahogany.
How old is this mahogany?
1961, sorry.
61. Hey!
Actually,
It's older than me.
the problem is with our weather here. I know mahogany before I knew. And the seed is for diabetes. And there's another one at the back of Prince Charles.
Yeah, I do.
They confuse me. Matanya time of calling over that killer. Hele baba, hele baba, hele baba, hele. Ya kirime so qualified, kirime so poa. Hele baba, hele baba, hele baba, hele. Ya kirime so qualified, kirime so qualified. Hele baba, hele baba, hele baba, hele baba. Ya kirime so qualified, kirime so qualified. Hele baba, hele baba, hele baba, hele baba. Ya kirime so qualified. You see the way we they do one kind of crane I'm moving that soon them all go they do you turn and move it here like just the way we they do Obinima Obicha young king started you see the way we they do one kind of crane I'm moving that soon them all go they do you turn and move it here like just the way we they do it's Obinima Obicha
This thing, I don't get it. Where is it? Why is it two head or what?
Actually, was planted here.
Okay.
Yeah. Fell down, went this way, and brought a new head here. Wow. This called the Sapalatos.
Then that means
look at they confuse me.
Caterpillar.
Your time a boo boo super umahama. Look at they confuse me. Matanya time a calling woman at
you are not even afraid to sit on this thing. It's on it.
That was the story.
Alright, so we go up to.
So let's go. We have 1 minute.
So what's the name of this tree? It's a palatos. And I think it's a Greek word. The end means head.
Your time of boo super mama.
You can look out.
Confuse me. But your time of calling over that type of killer. Hele baba, hele. The kirime so bonify, the kirime so poa. Hele baba, hele. The kirime so bonify,
This place. There's a movie. Yeah, there's
I was here, sir. Please take.
Kingdom Jungle.
I was here, sir. Please. I think you were here, sir.
Mayor, I'm getting there. Don't worry, you won't disappear.
Chabrai,
Mayor, hanging.
they will do it. We'll strangle it. Right. Okay, I have to complete my video. You have to record myself. I have to do a speech.
Why are you recording yourself?
I'm not recording myself.
Do it for you. I'm recording myself. Gentlemen, how do you see this particular video?
My video, so I would have to do that later.
Hey, I mean you are talking.
Oh, please. Tell me.
So most of the drugs with the queen just that is bitter. Then we have.
So what is this? The written on it?
Our last one.
Oh, okay.
Tasting this is, you can even get the leaves. Yeah, the leaves and try and bite it and see. So maybe this would be our last thing. So all we have here is nutmeg.
It doesn't produce the nutmeg.
If you look up, you can see some raw things.
Oh, where some woman edu from? Oh.
When it's matured, split.
Let's take time.
Oh, Brady.
Look at they confuse me. But
Which one is
Back to the car.
That's my question. You know, it's always better to ask the question from the source than to listen to rumors.
Yes.
You have been hearing on the radios and all blah 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 that a group of people that they have been sold. They want to clear it and no, So you are here. Tell us what is happening. But have you heard of it? Hey, and then
So what I heard was he said that DC was cutting some trees. But it's not possible. This section is not only about passing that. It's forestry commission. Quick. That's a garden. So it's like 4 months. And you don't take things for granted here. You don't just come
because in Accra, I can say that you see the Motor Forest.
Okay, so this has been a tour of the Aburi Gardens in the Eastern region.
Oh yeah!
It's been a very impactful. It's been a very impactful tour, getting to know about a lot of trees in the gardens and the botanical names and the years they were planted, and then getting to get a few ideas about spices, certain spices in the forest, and some of the leaves and what they are used for, and some of their benefit to us as individuals. Thank you.
I learned we still have a lot of good trees around, and it's not as if like how we have that all the trees in Ghana are being used for timber and the rest. But when you come here, we still have trees as old as 450 years old. So I think Aburi is actually a very nice place, and the trees are safe.
And would you encourage others to come and visit?
I will, because it's a very conducive environment, serene and relaxing. So yeah.
I've learned so much. It's my first time here.
Okay.
And I've seen many type of trees and so on.
Okay, would you encourage others to come?
Sure, why not?
Yes, we've learned a lot. I've seen things, trees that I've never seen or heard of before. Okay. So my experience here is a wow experience. I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot, and I'm really fortunate to be here, and I'm really glad I'm a part of this trip in JCI.
Okay.
So I'm happy and I've learned a lot.
Okay, and would you encourage others to also come?
Sure. I would love to encourage every youth to join JCI. JCI is a place of learning. JCI is a place of development. Everything, every good thing you can think of. Socializing, friendship, caring, share everything, every good thing. So I will encourage everybody to join JCI for a change.
Yeah, I mean the trip is so much educative, and I've learned a lot as I participated in the trip, and I wish each and everyone will send this message out for the young ones outside to come in and join us to have the experience we are having now. So that is what I want to contribute.
Okay, and would you encourage others to also come to the Aburi Botanical Gardens as well?
Definitely, I have to, because it's ordained to me now, as I've visited here to see what is here and learn more about the botanical garden. I advise many young ones to also visit here and see how things goes over here.
Thank you.
Kwasem mobadantem mo so meme na betinsem na menuma sem do so nchia dwemro so chen chokrunkrum nsem sematin sem timakantam sem